Get more Lux for less bucks. Oh, so cheesy. So cheesy. That's what it says on the website. I'm in. e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. The newest foundation born into the e.l.f. family, and I am intrigued. Can't even get this in Canada yet, so I had to order it on American Amazon and overpay by an embarrassing amount. This is what I do for you. And also what I do for me. Today we're gonna try it for the first time together on camera, and then I'm gonna do what I do around here, okay? I'm gonna turn off the very flattering softbox. I'm gonna get away from the very flattering camera lens. We're turning the camera off, and I'm gonna show you how this looks in real life throughout the entire day in natural light using a cell phone camera, which is what you have at home. If you see these reviews and you think, why doesn't it look like that on me when it looks like that on these influencers? Well, I'm gonna show you what it actually is going to look like on you. As always, no skin softening or filters of any kind has been used in this video. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, matching my skin was a little bit of a challenge. I normally am pretty good at matching my skin because I have a medium skin tone. So I'm normally like a level 4 in most foundations, and I'm very warm. So as long as I can find something that's a level 4-ish, that's warm, for the most part, it does match. A lot of you guys ask me, how do you match? How do you know when you're buying foundations online? I'm not gonna lie, it's not that easy. I'm looking for a concealer brush that I can't find. This one is Tan Warm, it's color 40, so it's looking a little dark, but let's try. Let's see what happens. It's a little dark. It's a little dark, it's a little yellowy, but we're gonna make it work, okay? We are gonna make this work. So while I blend this into the skin, let's talk a little bit about its features, okay? This is a long-lasting satin finish foundation. Satin foundations are great because satin is basically a hybrid between dewy and matte. So matte foundations can feel really flat. They can also kind of accentuate fine lines and wrinkles. They can be very drying on the skin, but glowy can also highlight texture, fine lines, wrinkles, acne. So satin gives a glow, but that's not over the top. They say that this is a breathable formula that doesn't feel or look cakey. It's also infused with 1% hydrating hibiscus complex and pomegranate, blueberry, and goji berry extracts. I don't know what any of those things do and why you want them in your foundation, but there's a reason. There's a reason you want goji berries on your face. God, this color is bad. Let's just drag it down my neck, hope for the best. Why are goji berries used in foundation? Oh, okay. It's anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, and antioxidant properties, as well as UV. I can't read the rest. When I click in here, there's too much writing. I don't care that much. All I'm concerned about right now is that I'm yellow. Okay, besides the color clearly being way too dark for me, the formula itself is nice. It really is quite buttery, definitely a satin finish. So what they say about that, it's not true. It's not sitting in any part of my skin in a rough, patchy way yet. And it's miraculously very easy to blend out. It really is. Okay, sticking with the e.l.f. theme, we are gonna do the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer under my eyes. I was the biggest fan of this forever. It was one of my favorite concealers ever. Not even just drugstore, just in general. I loved it. And then I just started noticing that it was separating a lot and looking really dry and cakey under my eyes. It was really bizarre because I did love it for so long, and then I was like, what's going on? Then I find out that it has kaolin in it, and kaolin is used in clay masks, and it's kind of made to draw out impurities. So that's why it kind of separates and dries out like that. I have no idea why Hydrating Camo Concealer would have so much kaolin in it, but alas, it does. But I'm gonna use it anyways. I'm gonna use it regardless of that. But I do have to go in with a little bit of a color corrector. So this is Vasanti. This is Liquid VO2. I love this color corrector for my complexion. It's the perfect color corrector for like medium skin tones that has a lot of blue. Okay, I'm gonna use the color Light Peach. I think that's gonna create a little bit of balance here. I don't wanna interfere with the wear of this foundation by brightening, but I'm going to because I can't wear this like this, okay? Let's just add a little bit here. Add a little bit here and a tiny little bit here, just so that we can kind of balance this out a little bit better. Oh, that helps. That helps significantly. So if this ever happens to you, just take a lighter concealer and buff on top a little bit, okay? And it will soften it out quite a bit for you. Should we read reviews while we finish this up? I haven't read any reviews because I didn't want my opinion to be biased. Let's read reviews. I recently surprised my wife with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation, and she absolutely loves it. Do you think this is a fake review? I mean, I shouldn't be so judgy, but has your husband ever bought you a foundation? My husband hasn't. Maybe he knows better though. I mean, maybe he knows better considering I have like 35,000 foundations. Maybe he just knows that that's not the kind of gift that I would want from him. Because what does he, but okay, whatever, let's keep reading. According to her, the foundation provides just the right amount of coverage for everyday wear, offering a smooth and satin finish that enhances her natural beauty without feeling heavy. She particularly loves how it evens out her skin tone effortlessly, giving her a radiant glow throughout the day. Give me a break. The shade 34 Medium Cool turned out to be a perfect match for her skin tone, blending seamlessly and providing a natural look. It's clear that e.l.f. paid attention to detail in formulating a shade that complements a variety of complexions. Ain't no man writing this. Ain't no man writing this review. Come on. As if. Additionally, she appreciates the foundation's longevity as it holds up well throughout her busy day without requiring frequent touch-ups. This has made it a go-to choice for both work and social occasions. Guys, I can't. Overall, the e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation has become a staple in her makeup routine thanks to its quality, effectiveness, and ethical standards. It's definitely a gift that keeps on giving. Fake news, 100% fake review. This settled into fine lines around my eyes, looked really cakey almost immediately after application, just too heavy for my 44-year-old skin. I'm not feeling like it's too heavy. I'm feeling like it's definitely medium to full coverage, especially the amount that I put on to try to blend it because it's not my skin color, but it doesn't feel like overly heavy to me. Okay, let's set this. I was gonna set with a drugstore brand so that we could keep this all drugstore, but I really just need to set it with my favorite powder because I need to kind of balance this color out and I just don't want it to get gunky. I feel like if I set it here in the center of my face, I can also soften out the color a little bit. Oh my gosh, look how much that improved it. To go along with my pink theme, I'm gonna use Maybelline Cheek Heat. This is in color 20 Rose Vibrant. I absolutely love this cheek stain. I think it is beautiful, so youthful. I love the color. I'm not normally that into pinks, I know. Surprise, but I normally am not. I usually go for warmer tones like oranges and, you know, earthy greens, more of those types of tones, but I'm feeling pink feelings lately and I really love this blush. I always put it on my hand, take the pigment from my hand and then buff in, kind of focusing on the upper cheekbone area. If you guys are curious as to what brush this is by Rephr. It's brush number 24. This is an absolutely beautiful brush for blush. If you need a new blush brush, this is an amazing one. They use natural hairs and it's actually handmade in Japan. It's an exceptional brush line. Also, if you are wondering what lip color I have on, I brought it down. It's actually Wonder Skin. It's that lip stain that I talked about in my summer video, my summer favorites video. It's something that I discovered recently. So this isn't a lipstick, it's a lip stain. So you guys can see like there's no transfer. So what you do is you just put it on your lips. You leave it on for a minute and you wipe it off. I put it on 2 times and it formed this lip stain. So this lip stain will last me the whole entire day. It's amazing and I don't have to touch it up. And then I can just stick a gloss over top of it. The gloss that I love right now is this one, Sigma Renewed Lip Oil. This is in color Tranquil and I put it on top of every color. It's pretty much a neutral, it has a little bit of a pink base, but it's so juicy and comfortable to wear. It's gorgeous. This is how my foundation looked immediately after application in the studio lighting. let's go look at it in natural light. This is what my face looks like immediately after application in natural light using a cell phone camera. This is how my face looks 6 hours later in the studio lighting. This is how my face looked 10 hours later in studio lighting. My lip stain looks really crazy. In terms of the foundation, I'm seeing what I see in pretty much every foundation because I have such oily skin. I'm seeing a lot of oil in the center of my face, and that's just because of my skin type. I really can't get away from that. When I'm looking at it, there are some areas like in here where it's broken up a little bit. I do have a bit of creasing in my nasal labials, which again is very normal for me. And it's mostly just issues with shine. In here, I do find that it is getting a little bit on the patchy side. And then if you look under my eyes, they are quite dry and flaky. And that has a lot to do with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. That concealer, for whatever reason, is very drying for me. It didn't used to be. I have no idea what has changed, but that is the biggest issue. Overall, what do I think of this foundation? I think it's a good foundation for an incredibly reasonable price. Am I absolutely in love with it? I have to have it. I'm gonna repurchase it forever. Not really, if I'm gonna be honest. I think it's definitely good. It's not blowing my mind good. I don't think my skin looks like incredible, but I also think that it's a really nice medium coverage foundation with a buildable finish that's satin. If you guys have tried it, let me know in the comment section below what you thought. This video's over.